Children, dinner is ready. Wash your hands and come.
Ready to pray? Who wants to pray?
Hey, Dad, can we close the window curtain?
Why? The afternoon is very beautiful.
I just don't want to be seen praying.
Tim, are you ashamed to be seen praying?
I have some classmates who are going to bother me at school if they know that I'm a Christian.
Tim, are you really a Christian or not?
Yes, but I don't like to be teased.
Oh, Tim, I think it is a good time for us to listen to a story from the Bible where we learn that we cannot get along well with God and with God's enemies.
Okay.
This story occurred many years ago in the country of Israel. Many years ago. We find it in the first book of Kings, chapter 18. Israel was being ruled by a very bad king. The king was called Ahab.
Hello! I am Ahab, and I'm very bad. I am the bad guy in the movie.
Ahab had married a very bad woman, really bad, worse than Ahab.
Hello! I am Jezebel, and I'm very bad. I am the most evil in the movie.
Jezebel was from another country that worshipped a false god named Baal. Jezebel ensured that King Ahab stopped worshipping the true God and worshiped Baal. And then they saw to it that all Israel worshipped this false god. Jezebel, who was the chief of the priests of Baal, who were many. These men make sacrifices and prayers to Baal, and also ensured that all Israel worshipped Baal. Jezebel also commanded that all the prophets serving God be killed.
Oh, great Baal!
You are our God! Oh, great Baal! You are our God! But not everyone in Israel worshipped Baal. There was a prophet of the true God named Elijah. God had given Elijah special powers to demonstrate that he served the true God. God was so angry with King Ahab that one day he sent Elijah to punish Ahab and the whole country.
King Ahab, because of your weakness and that of all the people, God will remove the rain from Israel for 3.5 years.
Huh? Get out of here! I will call the firemen for water.
Oh no, they have not invented them yet. Oh.
The word of God was fulfilled. Because of this, Israel was very hot, and the crops were lost. There was a lot of hunger in the whole country because there was no food.
We're starving! We're starving! Why does God punish us this way?
3.5 years later, God told Elijah to go visit Ahab.
Elijah, go and stand before Ahab, for I will send the rain again. Yes, my lord.
At the same time, Ahab called his servant Obadiah and told him to look for water sources throughout the country.
Obadiah! Elijah! Go look for all the country sources of water and rivers. Maybe we can find grass or something to feed our horses and mules. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Obadiah obeyed the king, and while looking for a place where there was water, he met Elijah on the road.
Elijah! Elijah! Is it you?
Yes, I am.
I need you, please, to come with me to the king. Please come with me, or else my master will kill me.
Okay, I'm going to go with you.
Elijah, you are the one who caused us so much damage.
It is not me. It is you who has caused all this harm to your people. I challenge you to demonstrate who the true God is. Bring all the people and the prophets of Baal to demonstrate it.
Okay, so I will show you that Baal is the real God.
Elijah spoke before all the people and said to them,
It's high time that you decide who you are to worship. God of Baal. I am the only remaining prophet of God, while Baal has 450 prophets. They are going to prepare a sacrifice for Baal and put it on a pile of firewood, and I will do the same. We are not going to set it on fire. The God who responds with fire and burns the sacrifice, that will be the true God.
Yes,
yes.
We will worship the God who responds with fire.
The prophets of Baal prepared the sacrificial animal and called on the name of their God from morning until noon.
Oh,
answer us!
Answer us! Baal, answer us! Answer us, Baal! Shout louder! Shout louder! I'm sure he's a god, but maybe he's meditating or he's busy or traveling. Maybe he has fallen asleep and you have to wake him up.
The prophets of Baal then began to shout louder, and as was their custom, they cut themselves with knives until they were bathed in blood. Noon passed, and they kept shouting and dancing until the afternoon. But nothing was heard, as no one answered or paid attention. Then Elijah called the people.
People of Israel, come closer and see. I'm going to put the sacrifice on the wood, and I'm not going to set it on fire. Rather, I am going to pour enough water on it.
Elijah took a step forward and prayed like this.
Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, that everyone knows today that you are God in Israel and that I am your servant and I have done all this in obedience to your word. Answer me, Lord, answer me, so that these people recognize that you, Lord, are God, and that these people open their hearts to you.
Then the Lord brought down fire and burned the sacrifice, the wood, the stones, and even the ground around the altar. The fire also dried up all the water they had poured. All the people saw this, fell down, and began to say,
The Lord is
God! The Lord is God!
You see, Tim, one cannot get along with two gods or two masters. You have to decide to serve and please the only true God and obey only Him. The Apostle Paul teaches us about this in Galatians 1:10. I am not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant.
Thank you, Dad. Yeah, you're right. I will not be ashamed to be a Christian and to serve my true God.